This is a list I came up with to outline what the workshop will go over. To start off with, our first category is what are the 21st century skills? These 21st century skills include problem solving, creativity, analytic thinking, collaboration, communication, ethics, action, and accountability. This part of the presentation will include a briefing of each skill and what they include. Also, we will show teachers how they can incorporate these skills into their daily school days. The second category we have here is why are they necessary? This portion of the presentation will define why these skills are necessary. Essentially, the world is constantly changing along with all the skills required for success in the workplace. As a result, several Common Core standards and other school standards are focusing on incorporating these 21st century skills. The majority of students today use technology on a daily basis, and they are encouraged to be challenged and work with their peers. In short terms, students become more engaged in studies when the 21st century skills are incorporated. The third category that I have here is why teachers resist change. In this portion of the presentation, we're really focusing on why, or what is the logic behind why teachers do not want to incorporate these 21st century skills and take advantage of all the resources that they have available to them to incorporate these skills. Basically, teachers who have been teaching for a long time are not always willing to change their entire lesson plan for the semester or even the year to accommodate these new skills. Because of this mentality, most teachers avoid incorporating these skills in the classroom, which is not a solution to the problem. Using new forms of technology in the classroom can be difficult at times, and not many teachers are willing to sacrifice their time to learn and stay up to date with all the new technology that evolves over time. So in this section of the workshop, we can really focus and try and relate to the teachers and show them that we understand that change can be a difficult thing, but it is definitely worth it to benefit our students for the new challenges that are to come that revolve around the 21st century skills. The fourth portion of this workshop that I came up with was what is the role of a 21st century teacher? Basically, in this portion of the presentation, we can explain what's required of the teachers to become effective in teaching these 21st century skills. This can easily become a difficult task, but the major role of a teacher is to continue using traditional devotion to students while using and incorporating new skills and technology for opportunities for students to develop the 21st century skills. Then in the very last portion of the workshop, I have resources and technology in the classroom. I feel that this is the most important portion of the workshop because the previous sections were briefing the 21st century skills, saying why they're necessary. We're trying to relate to the teachers and show them that what is required of them to become effective in teaching these skills. But in this last portion, this is where we're really going to hit it home. What we have to do is show teachers all of the different resources and tools and programs that are available to them to really convince them to start incorporating these 21st century skills and start learning how to use the new technology to really benefit the students later in life. These technology resources could be as basic as computers, iPads. You could use programs such as Skype. You could talk to other classes or different people around the world to get a cultural lesson in there. There are thousands of online tools that'll make using the technology and finding different ways to incorporate these skills so much easier. This is definitely the portion of the presentation that we should spend the most time talking about because teachers could be intimidated by the constant changes in the classroom. But if we can make this easier by giving them the resources, we need to make them aware of all of the different tools and resources we have to offer to them.